Jai Jai Shyama, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Sri Vrindavan Dham. Pyari Shyama, Pyare Shyam, Pyaro Sri Varsano Dham. Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Welcome to Krishna Bhakti Ras 57.
हर सांस में हो सुमिरन तेरा, यूं बीत जाए जीवन मेरा। हर सांस में हो सुमिरन तेरा, यूं बीत जाए जीवन मेरा। तेरी पूजा करते बीते सांझ सवेरा, हर सांस में हो सुमिरन तेरा, यूं बीत जाए जीवन मेरा।
There was once a devotee of Krishna. He was a grihastha. He was happily married. He had a shop that he used to run. And daily, every morning, before going to the shop, he would first go to the temple of Krishna, take darshan, get blessings. And then he would go to his shop. And even in the shop, while doing his duty, he would try to talk of Krishna, think of Krishna as much as he could. You know, this is what they say, Kaam karte chalo, naam japte raho. Many people say, Baba, I'm busy, I don't have time. I said, it's fine, do your work. Nobody is stopping you from your work. But in your heart, in your mind, you can chant. Kaam karte raho, naam japte raho. So this is what the man used to do. One day, as he was coming down the steps of the temple in the morning after getting darshan, he suddenly met Narad Muni. Now, Narad Muni, what does he sing? Does anyone know? Shriman Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Shriman Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Bhajman Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Lakshmi Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Now this man, he did not recognize Narad Muni. And he said, who are you? And Narad Muni introduced himself and said that Krishna has sent me. He has sent me to call you. He wants you to come to him forever because he's very happy with you. And the man was taken by surprise. He said, in his mind, he was thinking, but I'm not ready to go to Krishna. I have my wife, my children, my shop. I have so much to do. Now see the choice. The choice is staying here and doing the duties, and the other choice is going to Krishna. So he told Narad Muni, can you come back after 10 years? And Narad Muni said, okay, no problem. And he disappeared. And the man kept on doing his duty every day. The shop was growing, business was getting better, he was getting richer. 10 years later, again coming down the stairs, Narad Muni came there. 10 years are over. Are you ready to go? The man said, no, my children are grown up, but I have to get them married now. I cannot go yet. I have to finish my responsibilities. Can you come back in 5 years? And Narad Muni said, okay, I will come back in 5 years. Is this not what happens to all of us all the time? Krishna is calling us somehow, some way or the other. Come to satsang, come to kirtan, come to Vrindavan, take my darshan. Even for that we are too busy. Is it not? This is the reality. And then here comes a friend of ours and says, oh, this latest movie is showing in town, shall we go? And suddenly we find time for that. Is it not? So this is what happened. And he said that come back after 5 years. And Narad Muni left. So 5 years later, Narad Muni came back. And the man said, I need just 2 years more. My children are married, but I have to teach them how to run the business. Give me 2 years more. And you can guess, after 2 years, what happened? His wife was sick. So another 2 years. And 2 years later, Narad Muni comes back. The man was old. He was retired. He was at home. And even his daughters-in-law used to ill-treat him. Narad Muni said, are you ready to go? I'm not yet ready. Even in that situation, being old, being mistreated, sitting in one corner of the house, he was still not ready to go. So he said, give me 1 more year. And what happened in that 1 year? He died. He died. And when he was dying, in the end, all he could think of was the money that he has earned. Now we know that we are born in the next life, depending where our mind is. His mind was on his money. And he was born as a dog because he wanted to stay outside his home and protect his tijori, his safe. He was born as a dog. And he stayed outside the house, protecting that money that he had earned. We get so attached to the money we earn. We can do so much with it. We can help others, we can do charity, we can do Krishna's work, but we get so attached. We want to spend it on gadgets, on cars, on all the beautiful things. And there are some people who don't even want to spend it. They just want to keep it there and keep looking at their money. This is reality. So he was there as a dog, guarding his house, guarding his tijori. One night, some people were passing outside the house and he thought they have come to steal his money. So he started barking so much. And his sons came out, not knowing it was their father incarnated as a dog. They beat the dog to death. He died. But his money was still there. His mind was still there in the money. This time he was reborn as a snake. And he was there in his tijori, outside his tijori, guarding the tijori as a snake. And one day his daughter-in-law came to get some money from the safe, and she saw the snake, and she screamed. And her husband and his brothers came running, and they beat up the snake. They beat up the snake badly. And so while this man was lying there as a snake, in a snake's body, beaten, hurt, bloodied, Narad Muni came. And can you guess what he said to Narad Muni? Can you still take me to Krishna? Can you still take me to Krishna? This story is not about this man. It is about all of us. We go through similar situations in life. Krishna calls us in many ways. He gives us a hint in many ways. We refuse to take it because we are so attached to the world. We are so attracted to all the beautiful things around us, seemingly beautiful, but in reality, all temporary. This man was lucky he had the grace of Krishna on him. How about us? Will we wake up before it is too late? Thank you for listening. Jai Sri Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe, Jai Sri RadheShyam.
मेरा हर सांस में हो सुमिरन तेरा यूं बीत जाए जीवन मेरा यूं बीत जाए